Hey, 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 it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lynn, and welcome to True Crime Talk. Hey, y'all, so we're going to dive into the Karen Dunlap story. If you're not aware, she was the young lady who was found deceased in an abandoned facility in Cleveland, Ohio, back earlier this year in January. And her family still doesn't have the answers that they are looking for. Me personally, I don't think that any traction has been gained because there are a lot of unanswered questions. I personally wouldn't even know where to start, but we're going to dive into the article that I'm going to read in regards to her disappearance, and then we're going to take a look at her social media, just pretty much her X account, not her Instagram, because her Instagram has very provocative photos on there, and as I'm scrolling down her Instagram, my wheels started turning, and I'm like, because there was speculation that it may have been some type of ex-trafficker that could have picked her up, and an altercation broke out, and which ended up in her becoming deceased. But we just don't know. But by me saying that is based off of her profile, you never know who is watching you. You never know who's paying attention to you day in and day out. I know one time or another somebody has received DMs from people who are complete strangers asking the weirdest questions, and it does make you feel uncomfortable. But that is the day and age that we live in. The only thing we can do is delete the message and block them and wish and hope that they never ever reach out to us again, and nobody of that caliber for that matter. So when you are, and that's why they always say, we have to travel in packs as women because you never know who's watching you, who's keeping an eye out for you, because ex trafficking is real. It is something that is, I don't think, ever going but it is something that us women and men, but majority women, have to be very, very aware of our surroundings, paying attention, because we never ever know. So let's hop right on into this article right quick. So shout out to Black Girl Tragic for this article. It's Reyna Dunlap, Maryland social media influencer, found unalive in abandoned house 500 miles away. Karen Dunlap, a 30-year-old social media influencer from Prince George's County, Maryland, known online as Reyna, was found deceased in an abandoned building in Cleveland, Ohio on January 18, 2025. She had been last seen in the fall of 2024 after leaving for a trip to Ohio, but never returned. Her family became concerned when she stopped posting on social media after January 1st. And I am assuming her Twitter. I all of the only accounts that I found was Twitter. I haven't seen if she had a TikTok. And then she also has a Instagram that I told you guys that is very, very prerogative. So, I'll drop the link down in the comments. And you guys can definitely go over there and check it out. But something I would not be able to pull up on YouTube because they will probably try to shut my page down. um, it goes on to say that investigators have not yet determined the cause of unaliving, and there are currently no leads on what happened to her. Dunlap's family is seeking answers and has urged anyone with information to come forward. Dunlap's mother, Karen Jones, and her sister, Kira Dunlap, told TV station WUSA 9 that they are devastated that Karen is no longer here. I feel like somebody kicked a hole through my soul, and the biggest part of my heart is gone, Jones told the media outlet. The worst is just not knowing. They have also started a GoFundMe campaign to assist with funeral costs and to hire a private investigator to help with the case. The family speculates that Dunlap may have traveled to Cleveland to audition for the reality show Baddies Midwest, a program she was a fan of. However, there are no confirmation of this, and no one knows why she was in Cleveland. They are awaiting results from her toxicology report to gain further insight into her unaliving. We always expected she was going to be okay, said Kira Dunlap, her sister, but I can't really even function that well knowing I don't know how my own big sister was unalived. In the following days, in the days following her discovery, her family traveled to Cleveland, where they handed out flyers and spoke to people who had seen Dunlap in the area. At least two people recognized her and reported she appeared to be in good health, but no one had any information about why she was there and who she was with. The family is now urging anyone who may have information, whether they saw Dunlap in Cleveland area or around College Park from late October to early November, to come forward. Anyone with information is urged to contact the tip line at 216-252-7463. This is very sad. All right, so now I'm going to take y'all over to her Twitter. Um, Her mother and we'll take a look at that just in a second because I'm not going to say too much on Raina's page because there's a lot of dark stuff on there. Um, in my research prior to making this video, I was reading comments on different social media outlets, and people said that Raina was, I guess, talking bad about a certain group of people. And it was very, I don't want to say dark. That's not the word I want to use. But when this came to light, as far as her being unalive, people were like, that's karma. That's what you get. And I'm like, was it that bad of what she said? Now, the crazy part, as we can see, it does not, we don't have any more tweets prior to December 13th. All it starts with is December 13th, 2024 on up. So anything that was prior to that, we will not be able to see. And somebody even posted, were her older tweets deleted? I can't see anything past this. And I think somebody else, it says you'll have to search social media. So I'm pretty sure people have taken screenshots of the previous post. But whatever she was posting, people didn't like it, and people were pretty much saying that this was her karma. But y'all, her this here is called, it's the nude queen. That is her handle for X. Just take some time and go through her Twitter and you will see what I'm talking about. Very, very, very disturbing. Like, okay, December 13th, 2024, around that time, I did see aspirations appear in my paintings. I saw all the stupid ish, and only one that looked like a boy was the sheep. Oh, no, that was asleep. That was definitely your God. To me, he appeared very young, and his eyebrows kind of slanted like he was having a bad dream. Then it says, it is very complicated to explain because it's crazy, and had you not tried me, I probably wouldn't have realized half of it. I'd estimate your creator to be about 13 years old. None of the aspirations were there when I purchased the art. Of all, only one was beautiful, stood out to me, but remember, I'm crazy. His eyes were closed. It's a whisper when we communicate, and only my name is said. March, I say, the first time in my life I've ever ish I couldn't process or anything at all. The first time I heard a whisper was in 2017. Once again, my name assumed I was rugged. Like, what? Now I see them everywhere. I can't wait. I can look at anything, at anyone, and separate the spirituality. I compare myself to the Lorraine Warren way before now. If y'all don't know who Lorraine Warren is, if y'all don't watch The Conjuring, That's who she comparing herself to, y'all. Now, her mama said she didn't do any drugs and she wasn't an alcoholic. I don't know if this is her talking or doing these tweets or if it is whoever did something to her and took her phone and did it. But they are very weird. I'm just getting chills by reading this. The spirit in all you informs me when it's going to unalive you. My God has a final say. I consider both. I can instruct the spirit to unalive itself, by the way, but if God made his mind up, it's final. Like these, I don't know. When Bible flips for me, sometimes it's to the blank pages, like I'm supposed to write something for future people, like we're not finna be here. This is the kind of stuff that she was saying on her Twitter starting December 13th, 2024. And so you go to the beginning of her and the last post was January 1st. Oh, that says 2004. So January 1st, 2025. This is it. He shows me in my dreams what he did to you. What? Very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. I don't even know how to process that. Okay. So that was her Twitter. Now we are so throughout some of those tweets, people were tagging her mother, Karen, in those tweets and saying, "Hey, w- this seems weird. Maybe you should check into this." I'll start from the top, but I want to give you kind of an update. So here's let's see. Let's watch.
Reyna with her beautiful dress on. She looks great.
Now getting closer.
This is so
That's
sad.
her dress with her shoes. Look at her.
What matters to me is that he knows he's home.
Pose for me.
You can't protect your kids
Pose.
of the nearly 21 years.
All right.
Aw.
That's a wraparound dress. Turn around.
Last year. And
Turn around. You look gorgeous, Reyna.
Man, this is sad. That's very sad. That's very sad. Oh man. She had friends out there. Her mom posted January 18th. Rest peacefully, my sweet baby. Mommy loves you more than life itself. You can finally be at peace, never forgotten. Um, so this is Crime Stoppers. So pretty much she has made it her mission to, kind of repost, keeping her, name alive to ensure that she gets some type of justice from this. Um, Let me scroll down because I want to kind of give you guys a timeline because and it's so sad because I seen in one post they said that she was actually on a live with Tasiki and them. And I was like, wait, what? So like she actually spoke to some of the baddies and you're telling me that they had no communication with her? It really does not make any sense. It really doesn't. All right, so here's where it starts because she was found deceased on the 18th of January. 19th of January, the mother ends up putting hashtag DMV baddies. And then my baby, Karen Reyna Dunlap, was found in an abandoned Cleveland home deceased. She didn't do rugs from Maryland. I have no info on where she stayed in November, December, or why she was in Cleveland. Her phone, everything is missing. Her body was left alone. And this is, I believe,
Call to
her
action, TikTok
sister.
call to help, whatever. I really need you guys' help. Um, I think something really bad happened to my sister. Um, her name is Reyna. She has a big following on Twitter. She has about 87,000 followers on Twitter, um, under the NUDE Queen. Um, and I'm just looking for anybody that has been in contact with her or that has heard from her in the past month. It's very, very important. Because something bad has happened to her, and we're trying to figure out what happened. If anybody knows anything, please message me and let me know. Really count on you guys. I know that this app is gonna get deleted. Please, if anybody has any information, can let me know, please. I would really appreciate it. Please just message me on here so we can find out. Thank you.
Oh, Lord. Oh, man. It's a call for help. It is a call for help. Um, let's see what else they put. So another post. Why is there no tape up at this house? I want answers as to why there appears to be no evidence collection or police action. What kind of police work is this? And that's the reason why she probably started the GoFundMe to hire their own investigation because the officers weren't doing anything. They aren't doing anything. Um, Trying to see if there's anything in the comments. Oh, she has a Facebook. I might go to her Facebook page in a minute. Update one. We got a lot of information that she may have been beat up, assaulted around early December 2024. She went to the hospital in Cleveland for an eczema inflammation and was discharged on 12/3. She posted about someone trying to ex traffic her, but she got away. I remember, um, if I'm not mistaken, seeing that picture on, dang, I can't remember what I seen it on. Seeing it on, I forgot which one, but it was bad. And I cannot find that post anywhere, y'all. I can't find it nowhere, and it looked like she broken out all over her body. That was like the worst eczema flare up I have ever seen. So it just leads me to my next question as to, could that mean that somebody possibly tried to drug her and it was an allergic reaction um to whatever medicine it was? I wish I could find that. I wish I could find it. Let me see where her update 2 is. No, I don't think. She just says update 1. And she's tagging everybody. NBC. All right. So it skips. Okay, here's update 2. So update 2 says, When she was found, she was in clothing that we just recovered today. Her sweatshirt had blood on the neck area, sleeves, and torso. Her undershirt had a concentrated pool of blood on the lower left side. Her pants reeked of urine. Update 3. At home where she was found, we found her personal items, where her name placed in the garage. In the bag left there was paperwork from her visiting a grape crisis center on 11/29 and a street card paper. No phone. How did she post? Ooh, that's interesting. So in the bag, paperwork from visiting. So she got graped. Her visiting a grape crisis center around the Thanksgiving holidays. Let me see what people are saying. Yeah, and this was disturbing. I saw this tweet too. It says, "I hope you are honest to the public one day with stories of how you tortured me." And that she posted that on December 22nd. Very weird. Very, very weird. So let me show you. I'm gonna go back because the mother actually posted her clothes. So here's the clothes. Look at this. So was she in that abandoned building? Like how long was she there? Was she tied up? Um so many questions. So many questions. Sorry. Those are the pants. Let me go back to okay. You see all of this? The pants, and that's it on that one. So these were the clothes that she was found in. And her pants reek of urine. Like she more than likely used the bathroom on herself, which leads me to believe she was possibly tied up for hours, couldn't go anywhere. And, if you can't go anywhere, what are you going to do? You're going to use the bathroom on yourself. Let me see what the comment says. Yeah, this looked like this is definitely going to be a cold case. I wonder if well, hopefully, I hope that homicide is doing something to where they're testing the blood on there to see if it's, not just her blood. Oh my gosh. Let me see. January 23rd, she stated, please note that the only reason for the initial overdose speculation is because of where she was found and what was scattered in the trash room she was in. Oh, there was no evidence visible on her body to support that, and the ME told us such, the medical examiner. So they were trying to say that she overdosed because there might have been a lot of so she was found in can I say a dope house? Dope house because trap house is something different. Um, she also posted Reyna Dunlap, social influencer, was 30 when found. She had no track marks, no residue, no visible history of drug use was found on her body. We are in close contact with the medical examiner, and the police will find the truth. Um, Let me see. So they believe it says we have strong belief in preliminary evidence that she was brought to that house already deceased. So I'm like, did y'all look at property records to see who the owner of the house is? Even though it's abandoned, you still somebody has to know something. Somebody has to know something. I wonder if the baddies have been questioned. Does anybody know? Put in the comments below when the Baddies Midwest auditions were. Because all we know is we have a timeline. So around Thanksgiving, well, actually, she went to a grape crisis center November 29th. She had an eczema breakout and went to the hospital December and was discharged on December the 3rd. Oh, I need to get that picture. I need to get that picture to show y'all how bad that breakout was. Like two of my children has eczema. My cousin who is now deceased also had eczema and it was bad. And when he have severe outbreaks, it wasn't as severe as what Reyna Dunlap had. Like I mean, she was oh my gosh. It was bad. And I'm sorry because I'm over here trying to go into Facebook and try to find this eczema picture. And I don't think that I'm going to find it. I don't think that I'm going to find it. When I do find it, I'm going to post it on the community wall. That's all I can do. But I personally believe that she if she went to a grape crisis center, more than likely she ended up in some type of dealing where she was sexually assaulted. Whatever happened, maybe they tried to rug her. Thus, the reason she ended up breaking out, thinking it was eczema. She went to the hospital. She was discharged December 3rd. So within 10 days, we see on Twitter that she is that was the last, that was actually the first of her tweets. So her tweets before that have been deleted. They have been deleted. But the mama hasn't came out with any other updates. I don't see as of February 13th they stated that they are offering a $2,500 reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction in the case of Reyna Dunlap. Info on where and who she was with from January 2nd to the 16th. January 2nd to the 16th. I would have put we need information all the way from November 1st to January 16th. So they are offering an award, $2,500. Somebody says the news of this came and went very fast. I think eclipsed by the new administration in their antic, but this mom still needs justice for her daughter. I pray that she gets answers. I really do. So I'm going to end this video with this. If you guys are in the area, Cleveland, Ohio, or anywhere for that matter, and you know Reyna Dunlap or you have information on her whereabouts, and I would say between November 1st to January 16th, then please come forward. Definitely call this number 216-621-1234. Give them as much information that you have. Any information is good. So don't ever think that, oh, your information is not going to make a difference. That is for the detectives and the homicide unit to determine whether or not your information is useful. So definitely reach out to them with as much information as possible. I am going to keep an eye out on this case. If you guys have any questions in regards or you have more information than I have, definitely leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel and like this video. Until then, you all be blessed and I'm out. Bye.